Hey guys, it's IlonkaSims here, and I'm back with another speed build. So in this one I'm building a modern beach house. It's not very big and definitely inspired again by a picture I found online and just the new stuff back in general, which has a lot of items that I felt were kind of beachy. So yeah, I wanted to build a beach house, and I wanted it to be a modern one because this area in my save game is just a modern area, so I wanted to continue that, I suppose. I might at some point also do like a more, I don't know, more of a beach shack, I guess. Something that's not so modern and just, I don't know, more beachy in a way. But this one is just, as I said, a small build, and I do really like it. It's, I don't know, it makes sense to me that you wouldn't have a huge build for if you have a house that's like pretty much on the beach. It does have a pool, and thinking about it now, that's actually maybe weird. I don't know if that's weird or not. If you have the ocean right there, or the sea or whatever. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but the picture had a pool right there, and I liked the way it looked. So there's a pool in here. Deal with it. Anyway, so you can see me, trying to figure out how to make a working game. Using a picture as inspiration for a build is always nice, and then you have to edit it anyways because it doesn't work quite as well in game. So I'm just messing around, trying to figure out how to make everything work, getting in a front door, getting in a door, another door like to the outside. And there were some plants on the sides of the thing that I saw on the picture. And I really liked it, and I kind of liked the big green plants that I had there, but they looked too uniform, I suppose. I wanted it to look a little bit more interesting, so I ended up using these two different plant boxes from the base game, I think. I'm not sure on that. No, they're from the base game. Looking at the preview of the video, they seem to be from the game's base game. But yeah, and I used these two, and it added a bit of variety that we needed on the side for the plants as well. And again, it's a very modern build, and I think you can also see that in these plant boxes. But I do quite like it. It's something different. I don't think I've ever really made a row of plant boxes before in The Sims 4. So, you live and you learn. You try some new things, and it looks interesting, and I think it works. Actually, I'll have a new video coming out. 2 new videos coming out this week that will also be something that is quite different for me, in which I learn new things, so make sure to check back for that. Because why not plug my channel when I can? Which is not something I usually do, but sometimes you have to do these things, and I don't like doing them. But yeah, we're starting on the kitchen because I always start on the kitchen, and it's not very colorful. It's a very simple kitchen. It's I think at this point the kitchen itself isn't very colorful, and the rest of the build is extremely colorful to the point where I'm kind of wondering what the hell I was doing. But that's just because of the items that we got with the backyard stuff pack. Yeah, so at this point it's it's a kitchen. It looks just like any other kitchen, pretty much. I will change some things around because at this point we have these cabinets, and I needed a thingy for the I needed some more open space above the stove, I think. Then I added some lights underneath there, which I always do. I don't know how many other people do that, but I always put the lights underneath the cabinets because it just makes sense to me in a way. Like, you need that extra light anyway, so why not put it there in a place that's kind of hidden? I like it. But yeah, here you can see me putting in these couches, I suppose. These very casual, not very comfortable looking couches from the backyard stuff pack. And here I start messing around with the colors. So a lot of the things that came with this pack was so colorful, and I wanted to use that. So I'm combining the red with this kind of, what is it? Is it like a bluish green, I guess? I don't know. I don't know how to describe the color or what kind of color it would be. But I'm combining these colors and then combining it also still with some of these like white beigeish colors that you can see on this other couch, because if we had put all of them in this greenish color, then it would have been too much and kind of painful. But yeah, I'm trying here some things with the new paintings, but I wasn't feeling it. Tried to put them on this side table, but again, wasn't really feeling it. So I ended up putting the paintings on the ground, and in the end we put some other things on the wall as well. My voice seems to be dying. I don't know if that's just what I hear or if it's actually dying. But yeah, if it's dying, don't worry, this happens all the time. Because I'm a weird person and I get sick during summertime. I always lose my voice. But yeah, back to the build. The like living area is pretty much done. Again, I still need to do some detailing, but that's just about it. There's no TV in this build. There will be a like wall stereo thingy, but no TV because I don't know. I didn't want to put in a TV. I don't think I have a no PC either. I also don't think we have like an actual bookshelf. We have the bookshelf side tables, but not actual bookshelves. But we have lots of outdoor activities instead, so I think that's okay. It fits with the whole beach house thing, and you know, you can easily add something if you wanna use this build for your own Sims. Just putting a painting in the bathroom. The bathroom looks the same as any other bathroom I've ever built, because that's just what they look like. It's not a big bathroom, and you can only get to it if you go to the bedroom, which isn't ideal if you have visitors, but there was only so much space, and I liked having all of the big windows around the living area. And well, this was just the way that I could make it work. So here I wanted to put these lights next to the bed, kind of hanging there, instead of having just a light on the side tables, which I don't know, I've been doing this more recently, and I like it. It's something that's a little bit different, and I think it's not something that everybody will like, but I think it looks pretty good. Putting in these crazy pop art paintings that we got from the base game, sizing them up, they're pretty cool, I think. But yeah, here you can see me change some things in the kitchen to make it just that tiny bit more colorful. And we're starting on the outside. So we're putting in these fairy lights. I still wish they weren't flowers, but just regular lights, but they will have to do. So here I put in initially the table from the outdoor, no, not outdoor, from the patio stuff pack. What was it called? The perfect patio, I think, stuff pack? I don't know, something like that. But then I was like, we had a table that came with the backyard stuff pack, why aren't you using that one? So I changed it, and now we have a different table, and I'm changing the pool, apparently, which is good. I tend to forget to change the wallpaper and flooring in the pool. But yeah, I'm putting in some more chairs there as well, and just looking at all the different outdoor activities. We have the bird feeder, which I think is a good thing to add. And then I realized that the water slide thingy fit perfectly next to the, I don't know, next to the build, I suppose. And I didn't plan on using it, but it fit there so nicely that I figured I have to put this in. I mean, let's face it, it's the new stuff pack that I've been using in this build anyways, and it fit there so nicely that I had to put it in. Very simply said, I had to put it in. And I put some more frogs around it because I don't know when I would ever use these floor decal thingies other ways, so you know, it's just a way of making it look a bit more interesting. And it should still work fine as well, so that's good. So I put a side table here and some decorations on top. You have some of these wind chimes as well. But as I was saying, I completely lost track of what I was saying there. Putting in, the outdoor activities, we have the water slide, we have a barbecue, we have the heating thingy, which isn't really an activity, but it's there as well. We have the bird feeder, we have a fire pit, and then the pool. So there's lots of stuff for your Sims to do outside. And since there's no seasons in the game yet, God, that sounded really. I don't think that was pronounced properly. Sometimes I'm talking really quickly, and I don't think people can understand what I'm saying. But because we don't have any seasons in the game, your Sims can just be outside anyway. So enjoy it while it lasts. I'm sure we'll get seasons at some point. Don't know when that will be. Hopefully in a not too distant future. But for now, we have eternal summer, and while it sucks not to have any seasons, it's also kind of nice because your Sims can enjoy the outdoors and enjoy their, beach life on this island in Windenburg. So here I go, putting some stereos around the place so that, your Sims will at least have some music and they can dance if they want to. Putting some lights in the pool, going around just putting some lights around the place anyways, because it was a bit dark in places. And then I think I'm pretty much finished with this build. As I said, putting in some lights, going around, checking if everything was okay. Putting in a few less decorations because this area still needed something. And that's it. So we'll go into the screenshots. So as always, let me know if you want to see me build something in particular. Because I like getting your suggestions. I don't know what to build. Check the description if you want to download this as well, because if you want to have your Sims enjoy this. But yeah, that's it for me, so I will talk to you next time. Bye guys!